All right, we are back for round one. Our opponent is this gentleman named Mortify, and it looks like we are ready to go. Another treat I'll be doing this evening is reading some emails I've been receiving lately. We figured out that part of our website, one of the email portions where it says if you have any comments or questions, please type it in here and send an email. Some of the emails were getting redirected to a different account, and so I had missed over that time some fan mail, as it were. I haven't read it yet, but I will be sure to read it in a minute to see what you guys, I'll share it with you guys as it happens, in other words. Ooh, that guy's death touch as long as we control a green permanent. I have never seen this guy before. Why don't I know this guy? Conflux? Okay. Um, so I'll be reading, I don't know, one or two of these each match. I'll probably be playing 3 matches today. Let's see what our opponent gets here. That's awesome in this format. Um, I don't think he has a goblin in his hand, so we're going to go ahead and let that through. So here, I've printed these off and put them by the side of the computer, but I have not read them yet. They're mostly quick notes. So I've finally gotten these emails, basically, that were here quite a while ago. Haven't had a chance to read them. So the first one, that doesn't do very much. It says, I saw you at PAX East. You looked like a homeless faggot. And that's from Kamikaze Landing Gear. We have a clever name, Kamikaze, but I don't know. I definitely looked homeless, but I don't even know what a faggot is. So that'll be the first one. Go ahead and read. What's he doing here? Oh man, he's got onboard tricks now. Okay, so now we can start casting some spells. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to hold back here. Should I do another? I'll wait until this game's over. Then I'll look at the next one. First one was a little demoralizing. Look at that guy. He's purple. He's a purple human. Kind of like those blue people from Kentucky. Ever heard of that? There's like this weird genetic abnormality. Cool, that thing's just gonna go to the yard. Okay. Yeah, so there are these blue people from Kentucky that essentially they have a blue tint to their skin, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let's make a dude here. I like 4-drops. I'm a fan. What can I say? What do we make? Okay, 2/2 flying for 4. I'm game. Still want a green thing so this says Death Touch, because that's not so bad in this format. He must not have a... Oh, there it is. So now we can start tapping stuff down. Yeah, but look up the blue people. There's also a disease I learned about in high school that I'm sure some of you have heard about too, called maple syrup urine disease, which is pretty much exactly how it sounds. Your pee smells like syrup. So let's go ahead. I'm feeling in the mood to cast a sorcery spell. So let's do that. So if you haven't seen how this works, prepare to be shocked. 3 spells come up for you to choose from. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Target opponent may choose to put those cards in your hand. If she doesn't, put those cards in your graveyard. And so this is draw 3 cards. That's not so bad. This is him discarding 1 card, and this is destroy all creature target opponent controls and draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Cool. Okay, so that seemed insanely broken. Since we have all these cards in our hand, I'm going to go ahead and, make another dude. That doesn't do very much, but that's okay. It does give this little gentleman death touch here. Looks like we got some watchers here. That's kind of exciting. Maybe some of them will join me for rounds 2 or 3. Every once in a while I feel like doing something kind of fun and casual. Wow. Those are some lame rips. Some lame Jehoira rips. I guess he gets to make a 4-drop now if he wants to. It's like free land, so not all that great. You can always try to intervene whatever I'm doing with instant speed stuff. So I'm not thinking so hard about this because I want to maintain a decent pace. I've been trying to make my content a little better lately by moving. Ooh, so we got basically Crawworm. I would have preferred actual Crawworm to that giant insect to make it even more reliable that this little gentleman can do something. What the hell is this? Okay, it's a combat trick, so we won't be using that. That's also a combat trick. And another combat trick. So he got pretty unlucky there. Oh, sacrifice that creature at the beginning of the next end step. So I guess... Wait, did that have to pick something he controlled? I think so. Otherwise, he could have targeted one of my guys and made it die EOT. Look at this thing. There is a statue of a spider. You could probably look this up. It looks like a spider anyway. In Bilbao by the Guggenheim Museum. Hang on, now I gotta figure out what's going on here. Oh. So I guess that would basically make me discard 3 cards. This doesn't do much to me. But there's a statue outside the Guggenheim near Bilbao. This makes the game go faster, right? Like, now it's going to end real fast. Okay. And it looks like exactly like this. You could probably look it up on Wikipedia. This thing looks like a close-up on a pimple. So how much damage do we have here? Enough to kill him? Yeah, I'm going to get in there, and we'll see if we can find a counter spell if he tries to play something that threatens us. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't have any cards in his hand. Okay. So we're about to go into game 2. I have no sideboard decisions to make, obviously. We'll shrink ours and minimize his. No, we won't be mulliganing. He chooses to go first. Let's wish our opponent luck and see what happens here. That's not so bad. Not bad at all, actually. These swamps make me nervous because of swamp walkers. Okay, 1/1 flying that can't block. Worst things have happened. Okay. So, I've been tooling around the Classic League again. I did get knocked out of the tournament. This last time I went 3-3, which isn't great. Yeah, another tapper. He is the plane shifted version. I won't be blocking because I can't. But anyway, so I was knocked out of Classic League, and I've been playing around with my deck for the next time, and been looking at that. Been trying to figure out a way that Arkham Dagson might be good in Classic. Not sure. Ooh. Okay, so now our forests become good. I guess. They become kind of good. Especially if a guy has an activated ability. This guy's Pro Blue, which is pretty good in this format because it can block flyers. Most of the time. This guy might have to tap him down eventually. We'll see. Yeah, so I would highly recommend entering Classic League. It's free to enter. Ooh, it can make me discard a bunch, or he can draw. Or you can draw. So you can draw 2 cards, or 2 cards, or you can make me discard 3. Yeah. So we're going to keep our... that's fine. I will not be blocking either of those. I don't think killing this is worth it, because I'm probably not going to be playing too many more 1 toughness guys. Maybe I should have done that just because he can eliminate both these guys with it. Probably could have been smart. We're going to go ahead and attack with these 2, and then I'm going to play a sorcery. Maybe playing the sorcery before combat is always better, because it might be something that makes a token that has haste. Yeah, that's probably right. I need to try and recoup some cards, I think, at this point. Discard Swamp. Let's see. Okay. So that's going to kill everything. That's going to do not much of anything. This is going to kill something. I'm going to go ahead and kill his tapper. So this cascades, I guess. Yeah, it'll go through pretty much everything there. I'm just minimizing that. That's funny. Yeah. So now we can make things have first strike. Worth knowing. You must not have seen a mountain yet. That's actually not horrible. It's pretty good, actually. Probably going to get in there. Should we be making a 4-drop? I'm actually a little anxious about this because, again, our cards are rapidly running out. So I'm taking the spell route here. Draw 3 cards, that's a good thing. Destroy all enchantments, who cares? And what is this? That's not going to be very good. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make some cards happen. Good. We're back in this game a little bit. So we're not playing for anything. This is just the just for fun room. This is, as it were, just for fun. I could look back actually at this list here of emails. That seems fun. Let's see this. Okay, this one's odd. I used to watch you when you were sleeping until you started locking your bedroom door. Well, that's a little odd. I imagine my opponent's going to be taking another turn here. Yeah. That makes me a little uncomfortable. It's signed Look Search with the C and the H reversed and an I. I don't know. Not sure who that's from. But I'd like to think it's just a joke. So we'll wait until next round to do some more of those. Should I still be... Oh yeah, he gets another turn here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and... No, I probably shouldn't, because I might want to return that forest to my hand for some reason. What is this? Oh, man. Look at this guy. Bam! He is keeping us off lands. That's rough. Tell you what we're going to do this time. We are going to trade for this, because when he gets a mountain, he might have additional flexibility that we need to... Wait. Now we finally played a blue guy? God damn it. Okay, so that was wrong. Sometimes things like that happen if you're being retarded like I am right now. It's okay. It's okay. This is a casual Monday or whatever the hell I'm calling this. And what do we get? Okay, that's actually pretty insane. Here for 4-drops. He's going to keep this guy back, so I can't just ruin his board every turn. Unless he lands something that can block, which is highly possible. Alright, let's see what you get. Ah, a 3/3, because I don't think you'll be finding any auras. That's pretty unlucky. Look at this human wizard. So what do you guys think of the new spoilers that are out? I find a lot of them to be pretty cool. I like the 2/1 zombie wizard that's like a different kind of... Let's make some sorceries. It's like a different kind of Bob. I like that one. That's not going to be very good. That's going to be fine. And that's not going to do anything. So I'm getting pretty lucky with these things. Can he counter this? Yes, he can, if he wants to. So it says non-black, so let's target this and an island, I guess. Could have done a forest. And you can counter this here by sacking this. That would be fine with me. Okay. Now, I think I was smart by not playing an island yet, because now I can do this. And this has become tapped, so we're going to bounce this guy. Bam! Shaka-blam! Alright. So what do you guys think about this? Doing random formats every once in a while. I don't want to overdo this. Yeah, destroy land and deal 13 damage to me. I always thought that this card should have said destroy target land. That land deals 13 damage to target creature. I think that would have been really cool. That doesn't do anything. This is terrible. So he's going to be killing one of my guys. It's going to be this guy. Spoiler alert. Yeah, that's too bad. It's a little bit more dynamic than Momir. I tend to find that the creatures are pretty subpar until you hit, like, 6 mana. There's so many bad creatures in this game from the days of yore that, I don't know. Maybe it's more likely to hit a removal spell if I do instants. I'm not sure. Because bouncing cards does it too. Yeah, that's not very strong. That's not very strong, but the art is hilarious. I can't even play that. Look at the art on this. Is that Yawgmoth? What about this guy over here on the right side? Just look at that guy. Oh man, that's awesome. I gotta remember that one. So yeah, I guess we'll be making this unblockable. Sure, we'll make that unblockable too. That's pretty horrible. We're gonna get our faces crushed here, and I'm going to play a land. Looks like we're gonna be going to game 3. We got an instant here. What? These are all pretty horrible. I guess we'll be giving his guy flying. Nope. Okay, so he's got no cards in hand, but 6 lands on the board, and then this gentleman, which is basically like, I think it's called a Dusk Mantle in D&D. I don't know if you're familiar with that, anybody. We're going to be making a 6-drop here. I think that that's the most reliable thing to do, even though we're a little behind. Oh, cool. Well, I guess worse things have happened. At least I have a blocker. It's unfortunate that this happened right after all my guys, but that one died. This is a pretty cool card. Classic playable? Maybe. It's got a really low power, which means you can Imperial recruit it. Oh, this is just going to kill me right now. Okay. That's funny. Alright, on to game 3. This intense format. Minimize. We'll play first. I don't think I'm going to make a guy. I think I'd rather just pass the turn and keep my cards. So I saw the movie Contagion recently. Actually, it was required viewing for the class that I'm TFing for. That is pretty good as far as 1-drops go. I did not find the movie horrible, but I'm curious what the point was. Like, it just seemed like stuff that was happening. I didn't need it to be like an explosion-heavy action movie. Wow. Nice. That's an awesome 2-drop. Look at this. I actually really like the art on this card. I've always thought this card was cool, too. You just, like, occasionally get advantage from it. In this format, it's really funny. Makes this, I guess, slightly worse. Kind of. So we need to drop a guy down now, or we're going to be taking some serious beats, I think. The question is he just going to be able to kill it with Grim Lavamancer? Very, very likely. Nope. Okay, that'll eventually pay off. For now, he's not going to be blocking here, and he can't die, so this gentleman's going to be staying back. I need another blocker, and then this guy hopefully will be able to pull us through in the late game. I really want something that makes tokens. What the hell? He's not going to be able to resist playing that. Nope, and it's the best card to play. It's funny. Yeah, we'll be taking this. Okay. I'm more worried about Island Walkers than Forest Walkers, just because the Island Walkers are always huge. Let's make a 4-drop here. Okay, so this is just a 2-3. We'll go ahead and get in here with this guy then. Remember, having creatures is good because of this. Because of Elder of Laurels. That guy's like, look at the symbol of Avacyn made out of ivy. Made out of magic ribbons. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, that's actually pretty brutal. Like, shuts down Jehoira. Gotta eliminate that stat. Let's do that now. Let's make some sorceries. I feel like just the general power level of sorceries is higher. Even if more removal spells are, oh, that's not extraordinary. Even if the removal spells are more likely to be instants. That's funny, because that makes Elder of Laurels insane. And that doesn't do much of anything. Cool. We're doing this. Alright. You guys see this card? It's about making rat tokens. Let's go to 7. I want an odd number so this doesn't kill me. It's like a funny mini game. What did he pay? 7 as well? Alright. No more. So the goal behind this, I guess, is to get enough guys that my Elder of Laurels is insane. But he has enough blockers for a while to... Oh my god, I forgot to play land. Okay, I'll just pretend I did that on purpose. Just trying to keep guys in my hand. Look at these rats. These guys look like meerkats. Alright, what do we have here? Mind Grind does nothing. A gold-bordered Wild Swing? Oh god. Well, that's not very good. So Wild Swing is going to target like this, and maybe a land. Ooh, he just wants to kill a land. Alright. We'll float, just in case something Ristic comes up. Alright. Is he going to play land? Make this capable of doing something? No. Good. We're going to Jehoira here, because I need something big. And he's tapped out. Exiles cards in the top of his library until she exiles a non-land? Does that just win me the game? I think it does. Okay. Alright. So I guess we came from behind on that one. We get to check out his deck, too. Alright. I will see you next round, I guess. He's gonna ping somebody, looks like. I'll wait for this to be over before I close it out. Come on there, buddy. I guess he's gonna try to cast an instant here. That makes sense. Alright, this guy's awesome. Let's see. That's funny. Neither of these cards is even playable because he would just lose immediately. You can only gain 3 life here. That's kind of funny. Alright, I will see you guys next round.